hostile life form detected. The spot has been marked on radar.
Printing completed.
Oh. Hello, Drumbone. Been a while. And thanks for the follow and Trovo Gamer Cookie. Yeah. Not too bad. A little cold on this side of the world. We're not used to cold here. So we're getting some cold debuff. Other than that, still alive, still breathing. How about you and your side? And yeah, you are watching Forever Skies, another survival game. If you're familiar with Subnautica, this is Subnautica in the air. Side. Not much action. This game's still a bit on the slower boat side of things. It's more on exploration and reading about the lore, whatnot. It's called Where You Are as well, but you're used to it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid, I used to love cold, but the older I get, I don't know, something just kind of it's not moving right. Because over here on the supposedly tropical side of the world, cold Or cold plus humidity is ouch. It's mostly the fact that it's humid that makes it I wouldn't say annoying. It's more like it just feels weird. Just put it at that. So yeah, did you ever get to play Ferocious? Have you finished it? That been ever? Collecting some insects here. Okay, that'll do it. Just like Subnautica, we will be scavenging scrap metal, scrap glass, and repurposing it for the ship. Righty. It says here I still need to scan something. Where? See it. Scan what though? 15 of 16. You did not play Ferocious, probably won't because it doesn't have co-op. Oh. Yeah. It's a solo gig. It's a thing. Inventory full. Of course it is. Garden pots. Does this game have co-op? Yes. Yes, it does. You can have up to 2 friends along with you for the ride. I think I already have a copy of the patat flower thing. Uh-oh. Might need to do the jump over ski. But unlike in Subnautica, a little bit of a con is the game is not as polished. So you may need to apply some anti-jank, what do you call that? Mindset. So if you find something that's a little sus that you could possibly get stuck on, you could get stuck on it. So be careful, my guy. But the game is not that hard. It's a little bit forgiving. I'll be honest, might be a little too forgiving. But again, that's the target market here. This is for the explorers, not the combat boys. And the collectors. We're gonna be doing a lot of collecting. Lobster pepper. I put that in the fridge. So these two. All the multi-oids. I need to remember where to put the biomass. Alright, it's over here. So yeah, like in Subnautica, you build the base, but the difference is the base comes with you in your adventures. This is an airship, so you build this like cube by cube. You start out like with a really tiny and dinky one. and over time you just build it up. But you gotta be careful, the environment will occasionally damage it, as well as live monsters in the field. They will try and destroy it. Kind of like in Subnautica, like that worm thing in Subnautica. For now, I still feel like I'm still in the early side of the game, so there's not much threat yet. You've been playing Dying Light the Beast. It's awesome. I have also been playing Ark Survival Ascended. Oh yeah, I do miss Ark. I'm just not a fan on how they did, you know, the switcheroo with the old classic Ark where they disabled everything without warning. That's the little oof there. And then they're making you pay a premium. But yeah, I do miss Ark from time to time. And Dying Light, yeah, that needs to be scheduled for sure. We'll definitely try this game eventually, your co-op your thing. Perfect. Yeah, do it. Let me see, so there's another pod here. And this is the mission point. Right. We're gonna go for the pod. And then the mission point. Yeah, same mushroom for me. I'm always advocating for co-op as much as possible. Especially with the mindset where you're playing just enough not to break the immersion for the storyline, right? Everybody having their first genuine reaction to whatever happens. Nobody reads guides in advance unless you absolutely have to. But there's no spoilers, right?
Unknown landing pod entered the atmosphere.
Landing pod, where? There it is. And there it goes. Alright, we are inbound to landing pod. The gist of this story, have you tried No Man's Sky? I did. The old one on a friend's account. The very first release, I finished the very first release when No Man's Sky was a scam. But the new one, not yet. The new revamped one, not yet, because I don't have access to the game anymore. That game confused the crap out of you? I don't worry, you're not alone, but I'm curious. What gave you the confusion? Which part of it?
Hydration level is decreasing.
Okay, let's store the upgrades here. Them out of the way. Because if you die here, you will drop some stuff. You don't want to drop the upgrades. So water. Get water. Grab some food. Eat your bean. Cook it. Let's grab the eggshell den thingy. Then we go for the mission. I think my base is a little too heavy on one side. The co-op, it's not like a true co-op. You're in the same game but playing separately, then we couldn't find each other. Oh yeah, I remember that part. You mean even up to now they never fixed that? I mean, because I remember when they first introduced co-op was, let's be blunt about it, was an absolute disaster for their first implementation of it. But I never checked in on the recent builds. Yeah, so those are the big boys I've been talking about, like Subnautica. So I'm not sure if later on in the game I'm gonna have to start shooting those things. But yeah, I get what you mean. If it's still the same system as the original one that I saw like many years back, then I don't know what they were thinking, or should I say, smoking. Co-op should be straightforward. Invite friends, squad up, meet up in this planet. Done. That should be the way. Instead of RNGs, same planet, different, I don't know, parallel dimension. You're not sure if they fixed it, you haven't played it in years. Alright, yeah, alright. Let's give them the benefit of the doubts with an S. But I know what you mean. It's hella confusing. But yeah, I wasn't able to check on it because I was on a friend account at the time, many years ago. I finished it there, so I never bothered buying it again. Even all the DLCs, I keep saying, nah, I finished it, seen the ending. Unless they changed it, they changed the ending, then that's gonna be incentive for me to get into it again. You agree with my co-op state. Oh, there we go. Right? It's crazy for me to, how can they not realize that? As even as a game designer and the QA, everybody in the dev team, they don't realize that when you're playing these games, it's very vital that the multiplayer has to be intuitive and seamless. Right? Just invite friend, squad, meet each other in the planet. Nothing else. If they fail at that, then everything just goes down the toilet. Shouldn't be that way. Right. The characters need some rest. They gotta eat that food. Then we were inbound to the quest. So yeah, general thing about this game, you kind of build up the balloon. This starts out as a tiny balloon, you can start expanding it over time. As well as these parts here, you gotta build it up over time, piece by piece. No blueprint system here. You do this El Manual style. Manual. Right, got footage, time for the sleepage. Yeah, what really confuses me with the devs nowadays as well is that a lot of the good UI, UX experiences for the same genre, survival games, is already out there. They'll just need to just build upon it, expand upon what's already given as good, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel from a circle to an octagon, to a square, to a triangle, then back to a circle again. That's... Why? How can they design a game without referencing the, what do you call those again? The ones that did it right back. Because if you don't consult history, history will just repeat itself. By history, we're talking about the failures, the disasters. How can you not see that? I'm surprised they haven't made a co-op upgrade. Agreed with upgraded graphics and charge $50. Maybe not 50, but 25 makes sense. But I can't. That's true though. Yeah, it's weird. It's, I don't know. They always say that they're saying that it's complicated to rebalance the game for multiplayer. But how hard is it to think of multiplayer right from the get-go instead of trying to jerry-rig a single player game that you never even considered multiplayer for? or from, right? Because we're already at an age where the internet is literally everywhere, right? You can be stranded on an island as long as you have a cell phone or something. You will have internet no matter where you end up, right? There's no excuse for designers nowadays to not do a little parallel designing wherein if you're gonna release this as single player but the game has potential to become multiplayer, just design it with multiplayer in thought at the very least. That's how I see it for me, because I don't see a reason why yet, unless they change my mind. Especially back in the good old days when the younger years, where when we were kids without the internet, all you ever dreamed of is the Tron experience. Imagine if the NPCs here are people. Imagine if your friend can be in your adventure. You're the knight, your friend's the ranger backing you up, that etc, right? That was the dream. And now people are taking it for granted, and they're now the complete opposite, playing MMO games as a solo player. Weird. Again, should be an option, but you shouldn't design something for complete isolation. Right, let's back this truck up. Let's see if I can align it right.
Unknown location reached.
Careful. There you go. Let's recharge the flashlight. Done. Save it. Let's see what's inside.
Uncharted area. The preliminary analysis started.
Find way through the overgrown lift location to the underdust.
New objects requiring scanning.
It's the underdust again. 36 of 41. That's a lot of stuff. Excusez-moi. Getting a little airy lately. 25 bucks is definitely more like what you would pay. I think they're greedy, so they put double. That's true. That is true. Like, for example, the latest kerfuffle right now is Dune Awakening, right? Have you seen it? You know the series, Dune, right? Very high potential for a game. Especially for the Dune franchise. There'll be like a lot of fans want to get their Dune fix. But because of the stupid price range they put it on, no one plays. It's too damn expensive for the niche market that they're in. I mean, sure, 60 bucks, 70 bucks. I mean, it's not impossible, but come on. Hey, what's this? Papaya? Coffee nut. Okay. You know, Dune? Dune Awakening, survival games. Have you seen it? What's your take? Let's see if I can put a door here without needing to. Thank you. Perfect. Keep it open. Yeah, what's your take for Awakening?
A flying creature approaches the airship.
Shit. Where is it? It's not it. There it is. So these barnacle things will randomly sniff out your ship, and then they'll start trying to break it apart piece by piece. So you gotta be very attentive for the AI's warnings. Hmm? You've never been into Dune, but you're not sure. But now you're gonna look into it. All right. If you got any questions about Dune, I'll be happy to answer. I'm not super hardcore, but I did read most of the books, as far as I know. So I'll be able to fill you in on the details. Now, I'll give you a little short gist. Is that it is made by the company called Funcom. So they've been running for a while already. They got like titles from back then: Anarchy Online, then Conan Exiles, and they just recently released Dune Awakening. But the price range was 60, if not 80. Depends on where you live, I think. So it's gonna be $60 to $80 just to get into the game. Now you ask yourself why? Because the game is huge. It's humongous. It might be parked on the wrong side. So yeah, let's give them that. Very huge game, very high potential, lots of exploration. But the big but here, buts. Because of how the game design works and the Dune universe, the game is about clans, being in a clan, large scale, multiple people, lots of traveling, armadas, flotillas, or whatever else you call it. To the point that it's a survival game, and the Dune series is still a little bit on the niche side. Not everybody's familiar with it. So in other words, most of the people that gets into the Dune game will be small players, 2 people or solo people wanting to experience surviving in the planet Dune, Arrakis. Now, the balance is out of whack. They're assuming that most of the people will play Dune like a fan of the series Dune. They did not realize one simple thing. Most of the people nowadays play survival games with the concept of Ark, or worse, Rust. So people start playing it like Rust and Ark. So now you mix large ships, massive amounts of people under one banner in an open PvP zone in the desert. So every solo out there just ends up getting, I don't know, ran over by raiders, large amounts of them. Now they're saying, there's the PvE zones that you don't get to, you'll be protected from the fight for, or so on like that. But that severely hampers, the experience, the immersion of it. I don't see any entrance. What's happening here? So I shove myself into the hole. That might be it. Yes, it is. We gotta shove our butts in a hole. Okay then. Yeah, that's the thing with Dune Awakening. Oh, and the other problem with Dune Awakening is the combat. The range combat is fine, but the melee combat, which is according to the lore of Dune, where Dune specializes in, you'll get this once you watch the movie. The melee combat is janktastic. So yes, so either you overpower the enemy by sheer force, by number of people shooting at you, or you try and take him on by melee, but the melee is just, oh no, immunity decrease, health critical, of course it is. Shite. I hate that, but part of the game, they're gonna deal with it. So, how do you melee against a dozen people on your solo lonesome with their giant ships tracking your small ATV out there in the dunes in the open with no cover. So there's the repercussions. So once the solos and the small scale people start leaving,
Warning. Critical condition. The risk of death is increasing.
what's happening? Then the game starts dying. Because that's the fan base, the loners, the small guys. And the big guys are ruining. I think I'm gonna have to do a immunity boost. Forgot that was a thing. Before I go in. Or I die. A save, then we chuck myself in. Time check 6:02. I got 30-40 minutes to check out the place. I'm gonna have to hit the pause botones. Okay, immunity back up to high. Let's see if I don't die. You probably won't play. You like Ark when it's your server. That's the way it's only me or friends. You don't want to play with random people, so your favorite games are the ones that are co-op campaigns. Oh yeah, don't worry. I get you, my guy. So there we go. Well, again, Dune does have PvE areas only. Nice keycard. But that it does lock you out. Because the other areas are gonna be open PvP, you gotta punch through them, as far as I know. Use scientist's keycard. Oh, I need to make it. Alrighty then. Check the other stuff first. There is another game, I haven't checked it out yet, called Abiotic Factor. It's an indie game, but it is a co-op survival game again. So that's pretty much your jam. I'm not too sure if you mentioned that to me before, but you probably did. Just in case you haven't, it's another game to check out. I watch a couple YouTubers play it, but other than that, completely no idea yet. Kind of like it pays homage to Half-Life, turned into a survival game. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to playing Ark, I don't like the mega open servers. Mega companies are the bane of survival games in my eyes. So I just stick to the cluster servers where the clans are significantly smaller scale. So there's still some clan action, but not to the levels that it's just nigh on impossible to survive in. Yep, as you are probably seeing right now, currently this game is very slow pace. It's literally mostly exploration. No, it's full again. Mostly exploration for now. So if you just want to zen out, not think about stuff, this fits the bill. Unpopular opinion, you did like Anthem for about 8 hours. You really wish they would have added to it. Yes. I liked the world of Anthem. I was hyped for it. I'm a fan of Power Armor. Fallout series, Iron Man, that kind of gig, and other animes. I like Power Armor. You can probably tell from my overlay, right, in my avatar. So I'm with you on that. The sad part is that they just, I don't know what the hell they did to, the devs. It's such a waste. They could have just made it free to play. To some degree, that would have saved them something. But they would rather not. They'd rather sink the ship, right? I don't know why that makes sense for them. Why would you rather sink the ship? Petite Bruce flower, see. Okay. The same mushroom. So if ever they do relaunch Anthem as free to play, I'll go back in. I did try the demo, but of course the demo kind of just showed me everything that I need to know. That at a certain point, the game was not designed for long term. What's this? Firecracker scene. This food edge, water edge, energy edge. Okay. Recharger edge. And I will need healing things here. Okay, back to farming. What else did I miss? And yeah, if ever you do play this game, gotta be careful, move slowly. The game does not highlight the items easily. You gotta get really close, so you will miss stuff. Is that Drumbum? Anthem is the reason you don't pre-order games anymore.
Ready for research.
Same for me. The last time I pre-ordered was Battlefield 1. Other than that, that's it. That was the game that did the last one. I saw the signs way earlier. Everything is wrong. But yeah, sad state of gaming now. Makes you wonder what the hell is wrong with those guys. Would they ruin it? I don't know. He randomly ended up reminding me of a game I used to play before. Back in the day there, if you like building games, then survival-ish building games, there is a very cheap game that you may want to try, like Lego. Terra Tech. Have you ever heard of it? Terra, as in the usual Terra, and Tech. The first game was interesting. There is a storyline that you could follow. The second one is still being built upon, but currently it's still mostly just an open world builder rather than a full experience. Just sharing some suggestion for a fellow survivalist. Fish bones, okay. See if I can make it to the other side. Whoop. Done. It's over here. You have not heard of you have not heard of it. Appreciate suggestion. Always looking for cool new co-op games. Oh, there we go. Yes, and yes, you can also co-op in those games. Territory. Let me get some momentum here. Let's see if I can hit. Oh, thank God. Here. Yep. Got it. Dragonfly wing furniture only. It. Just a boat's cheap enough. What's this? Oh my God, fuel tank. Perfect. That's what I need. Biomass. What's this? Let's go with the energy drink. Okay, done. Yeah, if I remember more games, I'll give you a heads up. Right back to the ship. I can drop down here. Yep, perfect. Need a way bigger backpack. Transformer upgrade module transform. Sacrifice this. Then this. Okay, should do it. Back to the ship we go and make that laboratory card thing. Oh shit, there's stuff inside. Copper. Oh, it's copper. Thanks for being awesome. No problemo. Gotta go to bed now. Alright, my dude. Once again, thanks for dropping by. Good hearing from you once more. And yeah, have a good night's rest. And I'll see you on the next one. Roger, Roger. Else is missing. Time check 6:19. Let's see if I can make that key card. Right, end the stream. Fuel tank.
Printing completed. Printing completed.
Caution. A storm is coming.
Hello, Trav. Hello again. Interesting game. What's that about? Have you ever heard of the game Subnautica? If you did, this is Subnautica in the air. Basically, it's a survival light game. Gist of it is human extinction event. Planet is completely uninhabitable by some alien takeover that ruined the environment. So everybody dead from up there. Last colony of humans is stuck in space in station orbit. But someone contracted the disease and the virus is spreading through the colony, the last remaining colony in orbit. So they sent an exploration team down back to Earth to find a cure, but that team lost contact, and then you contracted the disease, so they sent you down to confirm what happened to the first exploration team, and if ever, find a cure as well for the virus. And here you are now. Here we are on the surface of the planet where the environment is completely inhospitable. Literally because of the virus. So you are now building up a base. Building up, whatchamacallit. Let's see how you can survive. Yeah, good question. Right now, I need to make a researcher's card. Let's see if it's here. There's the scientist card. Done. Okay. Clear the inventory. Sleep a little bit. There we go. Alright, we're going back in. Okay, we're gonna slap this on and open the door. Okay, the door's open. Oh no.
Critical condition. The risk of death is increasing.
Find a way through the overgrown lift location. Done. To the Underdust suburbs.
The preliminary analysis started. Analysis completed. Detected new objects requiring scanning. Warning, entering into toxic zone.
Yep, and we are now running on internal air. First time here, so we'll get lost. Let's see what we have here. So we are below the dust line. That's how we're dying. Gonna need hypothermia thing again.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
I am very unprepared for this. Okay. Yeah, we're running out of air. I will need to go back to the ship and prepare for extended exploration. So I have no air whatsoever. The problem though is this area apparently looks to be very, very huge. Since it's huge, I don't got much time. Because my cutoff time is roughly around supposedly 5 or 10 minutes from now. And then I'm gonna have to take a break because, you know, life schedules. And I'll come back later on. Not sure which game though. There's gonna be a toss-up if you're gonna see the continuation. Alright. Gotta prep for air. See how deep I can go. Slot Bro, welcome to the channel on Trovo. Where do I store epoxy? Okay, let me grab the air bottle here. Liquid ox. Let's make more. What else? Some water. Water. Recharge the flashlight. Ajab Khan on Facebook, thanks for the like. You're watching Forever Skies. Yeah, it should be enough. I won't be able to stay long anyway, because, you know, schedule. Schedule is the thing. Just gonna try and explore what's around the elevator. We're not gonna go too deep into it for now. Water, food, repair stuff, weapon, ammo, oxygen, we're good. Go with the straightforward one. Literally. It's down here. Right. Spitting acid. Can't see it.
Oxygen level is low.
Is it not dying? What? Okay, so we went right. Let's see what's on the left for a bit. Good, we got breath now.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Any vegetation, neutralize threat, chances small, blah blah.
Warning, oxygen level is low. Warning, oxygen level is critical.
Yep, we're not gonna be able to stay long. Oh, this is new. Hardened creepers, you need air cutter. Need more tech. What's this? Yep, we're gonna need a fiber box.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Shit, I'm stuck. Yep, we're gonna need air cutters, which we don't have yet. Time check 6:34. I can push a little bit more.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Wait, we've been here.
Warning, oxygen level is critical.
It, yeah, I need to collect those honey because the honey you cannot grow them as far as I know at the moment. We're gonna need those reagents. Good. Water. Save.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Yeah, tech-wise, I'm still pretty early in the game, so I'm always running out of air and so on. Till I find the research for it. So I hope it's soon, because it's getting annoying. Annoyingly frustrating. Too much finagling. so I won't.
Warning,
Oh,
oxygen
something
level
there.
is critical.
Okay. See, how does one get there? So. Oh shit. This game, you're gonna need all your
Warning, oxygen
navigation
level is low.
skills. You don't get a map. What's this? Mantis feces. Of course it is. Alright. We're picking up shit now. Yo, punch. Yep, I know, right?
Warning, oxygen level is
645. Just a little bit more push, so oh no. Yeah, I'm locked out with tech. Alright then. If that's the case, I'm gonna be heading back to the ship on a slightly different route, and then I'll be hitting the pause button. Because apparently the game is blocking me out progress-wise because I'm still missing the technology to get through the obstacles and the debris. Unless we can scan that thing there on the other side. Yeah, I see it. Things. Remember where that is. Scan it.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Oh, it's inside the ship. Can. Yeah, it's behind glass, we can. Okay, oxygen bank. Got it. Okay, we're going to plan B. Worst case scenario, I'll get lost, don't know how to get back to ship, but I need to run. Time limit is blinking. Tari Khan, thanks for the like on Facebook. Much appreciated. 5 minutes left. Yep, I know, right? Fungal markings.
Warning, oxygen level is low.
Yeah, it's capped off again. Yep, we're heading back to ship until we figure out where the tech port is, because I'm just gonna die out here. Progress gate. We gotta find the lightsaber version of a knife. Whoa. Brain almost farted. And I don't got the hypothermia sauce I'm gonna need for the booster. Okay. Yep, no more space either. What's that? Punch. Panomamic stream after bumalik in favorite rhythm game. Oh, yeah, it's time, huh? It's been a while. But when was the last time you streamed? Do it, dude. Do it. Rhythm games again. Go for it. Let's see. I'll watch if I get the chance. June? Nah, super long. It's time, my dude. Don't let go of the algorithm. Get it done. Make it happen. Sayang yan. Momentum is key. Alright, I'll clean out the inventory when on the next stream. But for now, we are late. That's it then. Thanks for watching, whoever is out there. What's that, Punch? Good ka kanina, stream ako ng 15 viewers for 1 hour. Yes, keep it up. Keep that momentum up. Do not let go. Stream now. Do it now. Sige. Anyway, 6:45 my side of the world. If there's anybody out there, you know the thing. Thanks for watching. GG's. And Trav, you still there? See you in the next one, right? You gotta cook a meal? Perfect. There, that's the right timing. Alright, people. I'll see you in the next one. Once again, thanks for watching.